Hello everybody, I'm Mark and you're watching the Garage Guy 879 channel. Tonight is Thursday night, March 6th, 2025. And this is my annual video, my favorite gun purchases from the previous year. And I've been doing this every year since 2019. Some years I would have maybe 5 favorites. Or then some years I'd have 3 favorites and maybe 2 runners up. This year I have my top 3 picks and 1 runner up. And what I mean by my most favorite firearm purchases is the ones I've enjoyed shooting the most, or the ones that's gave me the less problems. It's, gave me the best service. And ones I have no regrets buying. If I had it to do all over again, I certainly would. Now this year I have my top 3 picks and 1 runner-up. So what do you say we go ahead and get this show on the road? Let's start with the runner-up selection right here. And before I show you these, all these have been safety checked. As a matter of fact, they don't even have the magazines in them because in this video, it's not necessary. But right here is my runner-up. This, my friends, is a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Chamber and 45 ACP. And as you can see, this is the Performance Center version. 4-inch barrel, fiber front sight right there, fiber optic rear sights as well. 6 and 7 round capacity right here. I do have the Talon rubber grip on it. I've got about 300 and some rounds through this right here. Haven't had a bit of problem with it. It's been very enjoyable to shoot. And my only problem with it is I really can't find a holster for it. I've tried a few, and the front fiber optic sight wanted to snag on a few of them. So I really haven't been carrying this as a self-defense piece, but I found a good holster. Yeah, I'll probably carry it some during warm weather months. My runner-up pick for 2024, M&P Shield Performance Center 45 ACP. All right. Now, my number 3 pick from the year 2024 is made by Smith & Wesson as well, but it is far from a 45. As a matter of fact, it's rimfire, and it has been a lot of fun. This, my friends, is the M&P 22 Compact. Of course, 22 LR, adjustable rear sights right here on the back, 3-dot setup, dovetailed sight on the front. Come with 2 10-round magazines. And I did find some extra magazines off eBay, which I got. I probably got about 2,000 rounds through this. At first, it was a little finicky with bulk ammo, but after I got quite a few rounds down the pipe, it smoothed out. Now it eats about anything I feed it. Fun little gun, small enough for a beginner to enjoy, very easily handled, and I have no regrets getting this. My number 3 pick. All right, my top 2 picks, they are both from the same company. I'm just going to tell you now, they're both Rugers, and it was a toss-up. But this one right here, I found it first week of January 2024 at a local gun shop. Somebody brought it in used, and when I checked it out and took it apart there at the gun shop, this thing was nasty. Somebody had shot a few hundred rounds through it, put it up, hadn't oiled it, lubed it, cleaned it, anything. They just put it up. It sat for years. They finally brought it in as a trade-in. I got it, and as soon as I got it home, I took it apart, and I poured this liquid ballistol into a Tupperware container, mixed a little water in it, put the parts in it, let it sit overnight. Next morning, I got up, cleaned all the parts off really good, and she has been slick as a ribbon ever since. The Ruger SR45. Man, this has been one sweet, slick shooter. I put the rubber Talon grip on it as well. And I have carried this quite a bit. And as a matter of fact, I'm currently carrying it. Probably will up until warm weather months. No regrets whatsoever. I love this thing. Ruger SR45, my number 2 pick. Now, a lot of you already know my number 1 pick is also a Ruger. And if I was a betting man, those of you that watch my channel know probably what my number 1 pick is. This, my friends, is the Ruger Mark IV Standard 75th Anniversary Edition pistol, chambered in .22 LR. Oh my gosh, I've had so much fun shooting this. Straight as an arrow, dead on accurate. I haven't had to touch sights or anything on it. Just take it apart every couple hundred rounds, give it a decent cleaning, put a drop of oil here and there where necessary, and it's been awesome. You know, a lot of people have got this and they say, oh, well, I'm going to put a tandem cross trigger in it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I don't find any of that necessary with this. I mean, you can do what you want with it. If it's your pistol, have at it. But nothing needs to be done with this except give it a good cleaning, a few drops of oil now and again. But man, this is so nice. And even with the long barrel on here, 6.8 inch, it's not the least bit front heavy, well balanced. This is my favorite firearm purchase of the year 2024, right here. 75th Anniversary Edition, Ruger Mark IV. Well, my friends, there are my picks. My favorite firearm purchases of the year 2024. Can't believe it's already the 3rd month of 2025, but time flies when you're having fun. I look forward to doing a bunch more of these annual videos for a lot more years. And feel free to leave any comments. And if you have any questions, let me know. Y'all have a good day.